doctors.
Yeah, great stuff.
John, my name's Lynette.
Okay.
Yeah, Lynette Walton Smith.
Yeah.
Now, I'm an approved mental health professional.
There's
and
nothing wrong with him mentally.
Well, you had an assessment, about just over a week ago with one of my colleagues, Graham.
I never had an assessment. I didn't agree to
and
it.
2 doctors.
No.
And they made a recommendation for a section 2 because they were concerned about your mental health.
I've not got mental health problems. Look, I'm just practicing the things, and I'm going to lose all my belongings.
You're not going to lose your belongings. I promise you that. You're not going to lose your belongings.
So you're going to take me somewhere? Where are you taking me?
Well, you're going up to Kentmere Ward at Westmoreland General in Kendal on a section 2. You've been on a section 2 before.
What have I done?
Because we're really worried about your mental health at the moment.
Wow. Wow.
So the doctors have made recommendations for the section 2. The bed's available for you.
Wow.
You've got the ambulance here.
Look, I've started packing my things and everything.
I know.
It's been an altercation in the kitchen over people not...
I'll ask Lee to make sure everything is kept safe for you.
I don't believe that it's going to happen.
It will. It will.
Look, I've started packing my things and I've just been practicing. They've not put a thing under my door, nothing. I've just been completely calm.
We're not here about your housing. We're here about your mental health.
I've not got a mental problem. As you can see, as you can witness, I've not got a mental problem.
Mental health services have been really worried about you.
Well, that's because of people's interference while I've been here and stuff like that. I've just been up and down the stairs and taking care of everything around me.
Well, I'm hoping maybe with a short while in hospital.
I don't need to go to hospital. What do I need to go to hospital for?
When you're there, you can appeal the decision, can't you?
Wow, so I've been in section before Christmas now. What for?
No.
What have I done? Can you explain what I've done?
Well, what's been happening?
What's been
happening recently?
There was an altercation, a bit of an argument in the kitchen over...
Right, Lee, I'm going to be brutally honest with you, bud.
Lee? My name's not Lee, it's Hamza.
Hamza?
Hamza.
Hamza. Right, Hamza. I want to get amicable about this. Alright? And I want to walk you to the ambulance. I don't want to fight with you to the ambulance.
There's no fight. I'm not going to an ambulance now. I've not even eaten or tested my sugar. I was about to eat. I've got some certain goods this evening to eat. I've not had a letter under the door to say blah blah to move out. I've been on the phone to the council and one thing and another.
That's not anything to
What's
do
happening with my
us.
belongings?
Well, you can take some stuff with you now, but I'll ask Lee, the housing officer.
What did you move the knife for? That's
just for
for
my
chopping.
safety, because I don't want
I'm not this sort. I'm a non-violent person.
Listen.
Can you see my monastic?
I get that completely.
Right. So what's going to happen to my belongings while I go? Wow, sectioning me, because I'm a responsible adult. Wow.
Okay.
Sectioning me because I'm a responsible adult. Wow, you want to inject me and stuff like that. Wow. Thank you. What a showing up. Wow.
Do you want to get some stuff together?
What sort of stuff?
Some clothes.
Some clothes?
Yeah.
What's going to happen to the rest of my clothes?
I'm going to ask the housing officer to make sure everything's kept safe for you.
Kept safe? I don't believe it's going to be kept safe, because the person that perpetuated coming up and asking me about, where did you get your Hoover from, John? Where did you get this from, John? Kept knocking at the door. It's called harassment and terrorism. Yeah. And then I'm going to lose all this stuff like I lost my last belongings when I've been collecting my stuff up because I believe I've got a future and you believe that I've not got a future. Is that correct?
That's not true. That's not true.
Well, it is when I go to Kendal and what I put... what?
Well, section 2, how long does that last for? Can you remember?
I can't remember, no.
It's up to 28 days.
Right.
Up to 28 days.
So what, they're going to want to give me drugs?
They're going to assess what's going on for you at the moment, and they might want to consider medication.
I'm not having medication. Not having medication.
But because...
Can I take both my phones?
Of course you can.
Right, what else then? What else?
You can
There's no trouble here, officer. There's no trouble here.
No,
so,
the ambulance crew, that's all.
Sorry?
Where's the ambulance crew?
Well, I'm not being gripped and taken anywhere. Do you understand? That's how it
I'll
is.
let you walk out with me then.
Yeah, like...
As you just relaxing the thing, I'm getting a few belongings together and just testing my sugar, mate.
That's fine. I'm
Sorry.
do that, but I'm not leaving in here because I don't want you doing anything silly while
I'm not a silly person.
I get that.
I'm not a silly person.
Let's get some of your stuff together then.
Wow, section
What
because
needs
of
to
these.
happen?
Section because scruffy people. Wow. So what can I take then whilst I'm being sectioned?
Well, you want your phones,
Wow.
don't you? Some change your clothing.
Medication and stuff.
Yeah. They'll have medication there.
What's gonna
You've got some.
what's gonna happen? Because I bought pans. I thought, I'm moving on somewhere. What I've been told and
Well,
promised.
I'm going to ask the housing officer that everything of yours is kept safe.
How they're gonna round this
I'll
stuff up
ask
and
them.
put somebody in here for Christmas?
Well, I don't know that.
Well, you need to promise me that. I've been packing my stuff up and thinking.
Yeah. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
there was. Hello, how are you? Who's that at the door peeping in?
It's ambulance crew.
Jill. I'm an ambulance crew.
What are you here for? Can you explain yourself?
To take you to hospital.
What
The
for? What
crew's
do I
here
need to go
take
to
you
hospital for?
hospital.
Physically fit and everything.
I know, but we're worried about your mental health.
My
aren't we?
mental health. What you worried about? My mental clarity and my intellectualism.
I'm not worried about your intellectualism at all.
What are you worried about then?
We're worried that you're not mentally well at this moment
mentally
and you have
well.
no relapse of your
No,
mental
no.
health.
There is no relapse
you've
of
been-
anything. This is called a control system.
Right.
Intellectual terrorism. And you're trying to put onto me that I've got a problem when there is no problem. There never has been a problem. But you want to put me in a cell because I'm expressing yoga and stuff like that, as you
Well-
can see. And I'm a guru.
I don't want to put you in a cell. I want
You are putting me in a cell.
to a hospital.
You are putting me in a cell. Step back, sir. Just take a seat. There's a seat somewhere. Wow. What's showing up? Step back. I don't like terrorism. I don't like people invading my space.
Are you going to get some stuff together, Hansa?
Yeah.
Because
If you
there's
clear
no
off out.
choice.
Clear off out, yeah. Right, Lee, how are you doing, bud?
Lee,
Sell out you, mate.
Lee, can you, while Hansa's in hospital,
Wow.
can his belongings be kept safe? Because he's very worried about that.
Okay, well,
They're only religious.
up and somewhere.
Pack them up and whatever, isn't it, Lee? Wow. What a sellout, man.
Because you want them to make sure they're kept safe,
Right,
don't
you
you?
are, yeah. Sorry?
You want them kept safe.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, come on,
Right,
mate.
let's get some of your stuff together.